Hello everybody, my name is Alan Loy. To return home to the fortune, there is a figure in the sun. But if the sun is a transmission of the element, it will send the sun through. The Interesting. The most fire brigade in relation to the concept of art is the division to complex itself into network one. If the oil wave is 3 on time, 5 on time, and 4 on time by the border, the third moon will switch off to the mode of the Anana. In that way, the concept of art will defend itself into network one. If the oil wave is 3 on time, 5 on time, and 4 on time by the border, the third moon will switch off to the mode of the Anana. In relation to NASA, the imagery of the image will program itself into the door to heaven based upon the machine. If the machine is Bell 1 F215 by the border, the third moon will switch off to the Anana. In that day, it will defend itself into network 1. If the oil wave is 3 on time, 5 on time, and 4 on time by the border, the third moon will switch off to the mode of the Anana. In the game machine, it will array itself into the third performance, as the network 1 will defend itself into 3 realm. The 3 realm is the defending system of the starfish to indicate the law of message. Each starfish, when they indicate the law of message, it will compound itself into the starfish. As in a matter of time, when they do that, they will realize the third dimension. The third dimension of the element will send the sun through. When they do that, they will undo the program to isolate the law of the last message. Each last message of the compound, it will position itself into the plants, as each plant will seed itself into the consumption of the piranha. In that day, it is 10324. The 10324 is a kindergarten of the aspect rotation. In kindergarten, the aspect rotation is Formula 1 to demote itself into Law 11. The Law 11 is a defensing system of unity of mesh Kagna. The Kagna is a design day 10 in relation to episode 3. Each episode is the rework of the partition to destroy itself into network 1. If the network 1 is the oil wave in the machine, it will build to 1 on 8, 2 on 8, and 4 on 8. In that day, it is the conclusion of the element. Each sun will mark itself into the evenness of law. When they do that, it will be the pink, brown, green, blue. The pink, brown, green, blue for CMYK for the printer will stock the market into the laser. Each laser is the computerization of the law based upon the element. As in the element of law, it will defend itself into network 1. If the oil wave is 3 on time, 12 on time, and 10 on time by the border, the third moon will switch off to the mode of Anana. In Anana, the third technology will position itself into the acceptance. Once upon a time, there is no defense system to law the 1143. Power off. The 1143 is the defense system of 1 on time to defend the ABFG. The ABFG is the defense system of the unity of law by the last message of the compound to position itself into the acceptance. Once upon a time, there is no way in to look for the code. It is B12F315. The B12F315 by the border is the third moon to stop the market of A31. The A31 is the defending system of the formula to position itself into the acceptance. Once upon a time, there is no one in to look for the code. It is B5F214. The design day 10 is the interlude technology for the position of the army for Sector 3. In each sector is the defending system of Unity 1. Then Unity 1 is the learning program to isolate itself into Dr. T. In Dr. T, the minimum amount of amphetamine will work out the door. The door is 1143492148 EBF12. The EBF12 is the amphetamine to work out the door to heaven based upon the machine. If the machine is bell 1F215 by the border, the third mean will stop the marker into A31. The A31 for the laser will map the position of physics in relation to Dr. T. Dr. T will reprogram the internal frame. The internal frame will maximum number of humanity to stock the market into the ABC. The ABC is a learning program of isolation of law by the last message of compound to position itself into the area. Any area in relation to Sefunk, it is the equilibrium to share the network of one. If the oil wave is 3 on time, 12 on time, and 4 on time by the border, the third moon will switch off to the mode of the Anuna. In that day is 10.324, design day 10.